Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are well. Before we get into this video, I do wish you guys a happy new year. Hopefully 2020 goes extremely well and you prosper, you improve, you progress and you get where you want to get to. That's the main thing, development and just having a good time. So yeah, I wish you guys a happy new year. Hopefully 2020 is a brilliant year for you guys. But let's get on to the topic at hand. I wanted to do a keys to victory video for Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 2. Now in this series I do keys to victory for both fighters. Now we will start with Deontay Wilder. This video is about Deontay Wilder and his keys to victory, or things that I feel he should do to stand a better chance of getting a victory over Tyson Fury in the rematch. Now, these guys obviously first fought December 1st, 2018. It was a great fight. You know, both guys laid it all on the line, but the majority of people felt Deontay Wilder was very lucky to get a draw in that fight, and he was lucky to regain his title. So going into this fight, it's obvious Deontay Wilder needs to make some improvements, and he needs to make a few adjustments to stand a better chance of knocking out Tyson Fury. Because let's face it, Deontay Wilder knocking out Tyson Fury is his best chance in this fight. If it goes the distance, you would favour Tyson Fury. Now of course, Deontay Wilder could fight exactly the same way he fought first time around and land a shot and knock Tyson Fury out. That is possible, but I do believe there are things out there that Deontay Wilder can do to increase his chance of getting a knockout and even increase his competitiveness in rounds where he doesn't hurt Fury. You know, I certainly believe there are aspects that Deontay Wilder can improve on, and the first of which being the jab from Deontay Wilder. Now, while Deontay Wilder isn't a great boxer, his jab can be okay, and I think he can implement it much better in this rematch. Now, first time around in the first fight, Deontay Wilder really wasn't throwing that many jabs, and when he did, Tyson Fury was evading them. They were the jabs to the head. You know, Tyson Fury was slipping those quite easily. However, when Deontay Wilder actually went down to the body with a jab, he couldn't really miss. Those body jabs were pretty much always landing from Deontay Wilder, and I believe that is something Wilder should really explore in this second fight. Obviously, when you're jabbing to the body, you need to be wary of counters. You know, you can't overdo it and, you know, leave patterns of which Tyson Fury can capitalise on, but a good body jab in this fight could be quite effective for Deontay Wilder. As we know, Tyson Fury is a mover. He likes to get on his bike. He uses a lot of movement, and a good stiff jab to the body can actually be an effective punch to slow down your opponent. When people think of body punching, they think of guys like Errol Spence just pounding the body relentlessly, but you can be a bit more subtle about it. A good jab to the pit of the stomach is an effective punch. If you've sparred and you've been hit with that shot, sometimes it'll briefly suck the wind out of you, and, you know, over a course of a fight, if you've been hit with that shot numerous times, it can slow you down in the championship rounds. And obviously, if that happened to Tyson Fury, that would give Deontay Wilder a better chance of getting a knockout late on. And not only that, you know, the body jab, like I say, first time around, it was landing, and it is a scoring shot. So why not throw it, you know? Deontay Wilder really struggled to land to the head in that first fight. So to make himself more competitive in the rounds, you know, go to that body a little bit more with a jab. You know, just so you're landing some scoring shots. I think the body jab for Deontay Wilder is a shot that could be effective. So yeah, the body jab for Wilder could be quite effective. The second thing for Wilder that I think is important, and I'm not sure whether he's actually caught on to this, maybe he has, but don't get engaged in Tyson Fury's antics and his mind games. Now, there was supposed to be some type of press duties for both fighters last weekend. I think it was last weekend. It was fairly recently. Anyway, Tyson Fury attended these press duties. However, Deontay Wilder didn't. And, you know, Tyson Fury reacted by saying, oh, Wilder's a pussy and whatnot. I actually think that could be a smart thing for Deontay Wilder to try and, you know, keep yourself away from Fury for as much as possible. Don't let him wind you up. Don't let him rile you up and get off your game, you know. Deontay Wilder at the best of times is erratic, and let's be honest, he is an emotional character, and Tyson Fury is the guy to bring that side out in Deontay Wilder. So, you know, Deontay Wilder avoiding Tyson Fury in the build-up for as much as possible, not letting him get into his head, could actually be important, especially with somebody as erratic as Deontay Wilder. I know a lot of people don't really pay attention to the mental aspects of boxing. I don't usually make a big deal of it, but in Deontay Wilder's case, I actually think it would be smart to try and avoid as much conflict and confrontation with Fury as possible, because if it comes down to wit and things like that in a press conference, Tyson Fury is going to make Deontay Wilder look stupid. It is what it is. So if I was Deontay Wilder, I would leave it and I'll do my own thing. I would train hard and try and avoid Tyson Fury as much as possible in the build-up. But back onto the tactics, you know, the actual technical tactics of this fight. Deontay Wilder in the first fight was guilty of headhunting with his right hand, as he does in a lot of fights. And in the first fight, Tyson Fury, for 10 of the 12 rounds, did a good job of reading that right hand. You know, slipping the right hand, ducking low, and making Deontay Wilder miss. Deontay Wilder was aiming straight for the head, you know, every single time. However, there was one thing I felt Wilder did towards the end of that fight, and I'm not sure whether it was intentional or just fluke, but he was aiming his right hand lower. And as a result, those right hands were getting closer to catching Fury, and a couple caught Fury and obviously dropped him. Now, like I say, I'm not sure whether that was fluke or not, but if I was Deontay Wilder, if I was coaching him, I would say to Deontay Wilder, don't just aim for the head, aim that right hand a little bit lower, aim for the top of his chest, because Tyson Fury ducks low, he always ducks low. So if you're aiming for the head straight out, chances are he's going to avoid it, especially if you're telegraphed like Deontay Wilder. But if Deontay can aim that right hand a little bit lower, I think there's a greater chance of Deontay Wilder catching Tyson Fury. And also with the right hand, as we know, that's his key punch, you know, that's his money punch. But also in that first fight, when Deontay Wilder was missing with the right hand, I felt Tyson Fury at times was actually open for the left hook. So Deontay Wilder should be willing to throw a shot after the right hand. If he throws that right hand, follow up with the left hook. You may miss with the right hand, but I think there's a chance you could land with the left hook. So that's another thing, you know, follow up that right hand with the left hook if you're on balance and if you can do so. And obviously, you know, the second knockdown, he actually caught Tyson Fury with a right hand, followed up with a left hook, and that obviously dropped Tyson Fury. So he actually had some success with that in that first fight. So, you know, there are a few minor technical adjustments I think Wilder can make going into this rematch. And the last thing is the body work. Now, Deontay Wilder isn't a prolific body puncher, and he would need to be very careful with this, because if Wilder goes to the body, he's leaving himself open to counters from Tyson Fury. But I'll go there anyway. When Tyson Fury is on the ropes or he's in the corner and he's slipping and sliding shots to the head and he's making you miss, he's very good at that and it looks great. But Tyson Fury is actually fairly open to the body. He's great at moving his head and even the top part of his body, but most of his body is fairly stationary. He's open to body shots. We saw that with Otto Wallin in the corner. Otto Wallin was landing numerous body shots on Tyson Fury when he let his hands go, when Tyson Fury was stationary, trying to slip and slide shots. So, in the moments where Fury is on the ropes or in the corner, you know, obviously Deontay Wilder is going to look for those headshots, but don't be afraid to sink in the left hook to change the levels, because one thing about Deontay Wilder, he is fairly predictable. And in those moments, I don't really think Tyson Fury would be expecting Deontay Wilder to go low with a left hook to the body. So in those moments when Tyson's against the ropes, I think Wilder needs to look at landing the odd body shot here and there. Again, don't get too greedy because Tyson Fury will counter someone like Deontay Wilder. So he can't get too greedy. He can't make it a mainstay of his game in this fight, in my opinion. But again, just a few body shots here and there when Fury is stationary could make the world of difference down the stretch. Again, increasing the chance for Wilder to catch Fury late on. So again, the body I think is something to really look out for Deontay Wilder. You know, look at Tyson Fury's body, try and get to that body and see what happens. But, you know, there's a few things I think Deontay Wilder can do to increase his chance of victory. Now, I will also do a keys to victory video for Tyson Fury. I am going to do these videos for these really big fights. I'm going to do a keys to victory video for each fighter, and hopefully you guys enjoy them. But yeah, this fight goes down on the 22nd of February. Should be a great fight. Deontay Wilder's WBC heavyweight title will be on the line, as will the lineal title, as will the Ring Magazine heavyweight title. So a lot to play for. It's a great fight. I can't wait. Share your thoughts below. Peace.